Hello and welcome to class today. As you can see, we've got a new prop, a pillow. I was very inspired and excited after my pre and postnatal yoga teacher training, and the pillow prop is the loveliest. So even though we're not doing priggy yoga, it is just really fun. So grab a pillow. Now you should have your mat out, but just give you a couple of seconds to grab a pillow. I have this nice bolster shape, but see what you can find. We're just going to use it at the beginning and end of class today. So give you a couple of seconds to get your pillow. So today we are, well, this month we've moved into our month of Be Positive. So we started in Be Strong, we moved to Be Loving, and now we're in Be Positive. So we're going to start our class today slightly differently. You're going to come onto your mat and you're going to see how you want to work with your pillow. So we're going to come into wide-legged child's pose, and then you're going to lay over your pillow. So you can either have your hands underneath the pillow or just alongside. If you want the pillow slightly further in between your legs, see what's comfortable. If your pillow is maybe square, put it sort of a diamond shape so that you've got the edge there. So see what works for you. And we'll all meet here on our mats in our child's pose. So just bringing your cheek to your pillow, closing your eyes when you're ready, and taking a deep breath into your nose and breathing out through your mouth. And again, just continuing to breathe. So whether you get to do this class in the morning or in the evening, just coming still, bringing the mind to be still, getting centered and grounded in your body. So just checking in with the weight of your thoughts. So today the theme of the class is gratitude. So whilst our month is Be Positive, it doesn't help that we keep trying to be positive and think happy thoughts. The root of it all, I would say, to joy or that inner peace is gratitude. So as we lay here, just think in your mind what you're really grateful for in this moment, and see how many things you can think of. When you feel that deep appreciation for whether it's a person in your life, or whether it's a situation, or your home, your furniture, even we can have deep gratitude for material things as well, without being greedy. So today's class about gratitude, we're in that moment of pause, so how we flow through our life. And last week's class, I spoke about, moving from the plateau onto a ledge. So we were reflecting back on how far we've come in life before we launch forwards into all our goals and things like that. So we're in that moment of pause, just reflecting back with so much gratitude for how we got to the point we're at today, both in our yoga practice and in our waking lives. So just as you lay here quietly on your mats, on your pillows, comfortably, I'm just going to read to you. Today's message is being in that space of how far you have come to where you are going, and the moment of pause, when gratitude becomes the essential foundation in your life, where miracles start to appear everywhere. So what I was thinking, if you haven't started journaling yet, you can always just get a piece of paper or an exam pad or buy a book, and you can start journaling. Every now and then you just jot down something you're really grateful for. And just then, over a period of time, you'll start to see, since that moment of gratitude, how many more things start showing up in your life. So we're just going to come onto our hands and knees, just moving your pillow away, keeping your pillow nearby for the end of class. We can go back there. I hope you enjoyed that. Bringing your hands to the mat, knees to the mat. I'm just going to move through a couple of cat-cows, looking up to the ceiling, arching through the spine. Just moving with your breath in your own time. Just checking that I'm definitely recording. It is recording. Cat cow. Breathing. So just feeling through where you need to work through your body. And then shaking it out. And then we're going to do some circles to the back heel, but not straight onto the bottom. You want to go to the side. So really reach to the right side. Coming round, coming over the wrist slightly. Nice big circles all the way around. All the way around. You can change direction if you want when you're ready. All the way around and back. Over the wrists. Nice and strong. Reaching back. Changing directions if you want. Stretching through the neck. Through the side body. Continue to snake here and move here. One more time. And then coming back to the center. You can shake it out of it. We're going to swing the hips to the right and then looking to the right. So looking beyond your shoulder. Stretching through the left side body. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to center. Swing the hips to the left side, turning your head, looking as far around as you can. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in. Really reach and breathing out. One more stretch here, breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to center, shake it out. Making space at the front of your mat to move back if you need to. Just taking your arms long on the mat and coming into your puppy pose. Either chin or forward to the mat. Your knees are into the mat. Your tailbone is reaching up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths here. You can bring your hands one on top of the other. Or you can move your arms in slightly, bringing your hands to prayer, bringing your hands up above the head, just deepening the stretch into the shoulders. Whatever you feel you need to do today. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here. Breathing in and breathing. We'll bring our hands down, coming into your Sphinx here. We're going to just continue to pause and flow. So these are sometimes your pause moments. So zipping the legs together in your Sphinx, arms underneath, elbows underneath the shoulders, looking forward. So see the difference? Just looking forward, chin is parallel, and then looking up towards the ceiling. Allow your gaze to take you further through, like above the ceiling. Breathing here. And then we're going to flow through our dancing cobra just to mobilize the spine. We've done this in quite a few of our prior classes, so you should be quite familiar with it now. So looking forward to the tucked in, breathing in and flowing back. So you're just going to flow through this in your own breath cycle. You know the moves. Hinging at the elbows as you come down slowly. So flowing through. You can close your eyes if you want to. Just nicely mobile. Let's do 2 more. All right up. And then the last one, flowing all the way through. All the way up. And we'll meet back here in child's pose. You can initially have your arms long, tenting or cupping your hands onto the mat, stretching through the arms, and then just bringing the arms one by one alongside the body. Just getting your breath back here, starting to feel your body more warmed up, breathing here. And remember, throughout class, you can come back to this pose at any time if you're feeling like you need to rest or a little bit lightheaded or off balance. We're going to meet back in our tabletop here. Just a couple of barrel circles all the way. So you're moving through your cat-cow, but in a barrel, through the shoulders, through the neck. Play as you need to. It's your practice. I'm merely guiding you. So really enjoy getting into the hips, the shoulders, the wrists. And then shaking it out on the spot. We're going to press into down dog, moving into our sequence now. Hands strong into the mat, toes into the mat, moving into down dog through bent legs, coming up onto your toes and walking the legs out on the spot. So here we're going to go into our three-legged dog and we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, just come down. There's quite a lot of pressure in the wrist. Let's take that right leg up towards the ceiling, bending the knee, reaching your foot towards your bottom. So you're opening up through the hip, pressing your body through your arms. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, just the top. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Let's straighten that top leg, squaring off the hips as you look forward, bringing that right leg through into your lunge. If you have trouble with the foot, just encourage it. Otherwise, floating through and then just finding yourself here in your lunge. You can plan our lunge. So you want a nice right angle with the front leg, hands into the mat. And then just pressing through your lunge here. Enjoying your lunge, stretching. We're going to bring the left knee down to the mat, going over the foot. We're going to brush our fingertips along the mat, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling here. And then reaching up and reaching back. So you may find yourself up here. So as you breathe through it, you're breathing and you're reaching, you're surrendering. Right, so see, if you stay up here, it's absolutely fine, but continuously with the breath, you are releasing. So breathing in, reaching the arms up and then trying to reach them back, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Nicely done. Bringing your hands to the mat. We're just going to come back and sit back on the heel. You can do the foot into the mat. It's maybe slightly more comfortable. And then we're going to flex the foot. This very deep stretch in this hamstring here. So you can keep the knee bent if you want to. And again, it's not the knee to the, or the head to the knee. It's that folding forwards feeling. So flexing your foot and just breathing here for 3 breaths. Reaching the arms along. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Stretching, reaching, adjusting where you need to. Last breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming out, looking forwards, just coming back into your lunge just to release here. We are going to push ourselves a little bit, so it's the pause and flow, pause and flow. So strong into the front leg, into our lunge, and you can either walk your hands up or just coming up into your high lunge. So adjusting where you need to, reaching your arms up. You've got space between your ears and your shoulders, reaching and breathing here. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. One more breath, you can do it. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing your arms back down, bringing that leg back down like we had it. Those of you who'd like to try, I think everyone can try, just bending your knee. You want to reach for the foot. So if you can't reach for the foot, absolutely fine. You've got that feeling like you're reaching and like the foot's coming. Those of you who want to try, next time we can also get a strap. But I want you to stay in the pose now, so don't worry. For now, those of you who can, even if you just reach your toe or your heel, but try reaching for the foot, and we're going to pull the foot in towards the bottom, and we're going to open up through the heart. We look back, Little circle through the neck, no tension. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here, breathing in, stretching, reaching, and breathing out. So release that foot gently, don't let it twang down, you release and you gently bring that right hand back into lunge, reach out your lunge, and oh yeah, join me in down dog. Walk those legs out, nicely done. Breathing here. So remember with your 3 breaths, you know it's nearly coming to the end. You can get through it. We're going to do the other side now. Left leg up towards the ceiling, bending your knee, flexing your foot, pressing your head through your arms. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath, breathing in and breathing out. Straightening the top leg, squaring off the hips, looking forwards and coming into your lunge on the other side. So just playing here in your lunge, stretching, reaching as we did on the other side. So remember our gratitude, our pause and our flow. Bringing the right knee into the mat, going over the toe, same as what we did on the other side. Reaching your arms up and back as we breathe and sink further into the pose. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Bringing your arms back now, hands into the mat, digging your toe into the mat as we just play here. I'm going to bring, oh, I don't know if I did that on the other side. We're going to bring the foot in and then we're just going to fold forwards down the front leg. Well, just shake it up a bit, hey? Breathing in. Your back leg just comes forward a bit, straightening the front leg here. Breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. One more breath, breathing in. And breathing out. Let's come back into our lunge here. This is the part, sorry, I modified with a pyramid there. So either walking your hands up your legs or just coming up into your lunge. So nice strong lunge, strong legs, arms above the head, breathing in and breathing out and breathing in and breathing out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. It's nicely done, coming all the way back down, bringing that leg back. And again, with the foot, remember different sides, different experience. So right hand into the mat, left hand reaches for that foot however you can. And then once, if you have reached the foot or just that feeling like the foot coming towards the body, and then opening up through the chest, through the neck. Breathing in and breathing out and breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Nicely done, releasing that leg gently to the mat, bringing the hands back. Last play here in your lunge and then bringing yourself back into your downward facing dog, walking your down dog out here, pressing through the arms, tailbone reaching up towards the ceiling. You can even bend your knees slightly if you want to. Feel the reach. Breathing here. Then looking forwards, coming into your high plank, and then bringing your knees to the mat. Hover here. Hover, hover. Knees to the mat. Over the toes, and yay, into your child's pose. So your arms can be long or hands stacked, or on your hands, or bringing your arms alongside the body, releasing through the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing. So your heart rate should be increased, you should be feeling nice and strong. So remember, we're in a pause now, we've just had a flow. So in that moment of pause, feeling grateful for your healthy body maybe, feeling grateful for the air in your lungs, feeling grateful that we're in child's pose and you're getting a little break. All good. Coming back onto all fours, back into your tabletop. We're going to transition from here, pressing through the toes, through bent knees into your down dog, coming up on the toes and walking it out. So we want to go to the end of the mat. So let's take the opportunity to walk as many steps as we can to the front. You're going to lift up through your hip, pressing your heel into the mat first. It is obviously a little tricky. See how you get on. All the way to the front of the mat, bending your knees here, folding forward. Hands can come onto the elbows here, gently rocking from side to side, following in the belly area. So we're going to do a couple of, the whole class is pause and flow. So we're going to move now, just releasing the hands, breathing in and just rolling up one vertebra at a time, slowly, slowly, no rush, till you come into standing. Sorry, I've lost my head slightly in the computer there or the screen, but try and move here a little bit. Okay, right. Hello, you see my head. Okay, so we're going to move through the sequence here. So standing in your mountain pose. So nice arms. We're going to reach our hands up, arching back, hands to prayer at your heart center, bending through the knees, folding forwards here. Hands to shins, halfway lift, folding forwards. This is your pause. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath, breathing in and breathing out. Take your hands to the side, breathing in, reaching up, hands above your head, arching back. We're going to flow through this, hands to the heart center, folding forwards through bent knees, halfway lift, hands to shins, looking up, breathing in, folding forwards, breathing out. Here's your pause, breathing and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Arms to the side, breathing in, reaching up, palms touch, arching back, hands to heart center, bending through the knees as you fold forwards. Hands to shins or hands to mat. You can shape it up a bit, looking for fingertips to mat, looking forward, halfway lift, folding forward. You can hold behind the calf. You can also hold behind the head, taking your head even closer, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to do just one more of those. Arms come to the side, reaching, palms touch, arching back. Hands to the heart center, folding forwards. All the way forwards. Let's do fingertips to the mat, looking forwards, and then folding forwards. Pause here, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Sweep our hands up to the side. Last time arching, and then hands to the heart center, and then hands to the side into your mountain pose. You can close your eyes here, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to move through our next sequence now. Coming into your chair, so bending at the knees, your tailbone, see your tailbone is tilted, so it's like your tailbone is going down. Reaching your arms up, looking up, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, try bring your arms behind you, coming up onto your toes. Breathing in, Feet are flat. Breathing out, toes. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, arms up, reaching. Breathing out, onto the toes, arms behind you. You can do it. Shaking is good. Reaching your arms up like a firebolt in your chair. Breathing in, breathing out. Woo, yeah, standing. How'd that feel? Right, shake it out. Heart beating. Going to move through a slightly different chair sequence here. Gratitude in that pause. Oh my word, it's like, finish this. Right, arms up. And this time we're going to bring our right arm back, looking back. You can stay with your feet flat. Right arm forward, looking forwards. Left arm back, looking back. Left arm forwards, looking forwards. One more each side, looking back. Staying through the knees. And left arm back, looking back. Arm comes up. Here's your pause. Maybe not feeling the gratitude. Adjust where you need to. Breathing in, breathing out. Standing. Whoo, yes. Right, sorry, I can't see my head here. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay. Moving through a different sequence. Again, your pause and flow. Coming back into our chair pose. So, sinking into your chair, tailbone down. We're going to reach our arms behind us, onto our toes like we did. Balance here. Breathing, coming back. We're going to bend through the left knee, and we're going to take the right leg behind us. It's a lovely transition. You find yourself in your warrior one. So here what we're going to do, so that right foot, the foot is 45 degrees out, knee is following. We're going to reach our arms up as they are, reaching them behind us. We're going to move into our humble warrior here. Interlacing the fingers, we're going to fold through into that open leg. Taking the arms over, breathing in. Those that want to stay here, you can. Those that want to reach up, reaching back, arching back, and then coming through. And then reaching back, strong through the front leg, reaching through. And again, reaching forwards. And staying here, last time, arching back, reaching back. And then coming through, you'll pause. If you're happy to pause here, breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Let's release through the hands, squaring off that foot. Find yourself back in your lunge. This is where your pyramid comes in that I sneakily put in the earlier sequence. So you're just going to bring that back leg forward slightly and then fold forwards down your front leg. Adjust where you need to, squaring off the hips, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Holding knee can be slightly bent if you want. Last breath here, breathing in and breathing out. So quite simply, hands to the mat. Just bring that right leg to meet the left leg back in your forward fold. Hanging here, knees can be bent, breathing in and breathing out. Arms to the side, reaching up, arching, reaching back, hands to pray, arms to the side, breathing out. Awesome. We're going to do, we're going to do the other side now. Take your breath back in your mountain pose, hands together, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. One more breath, breathing in and breathing out. We're going to bend the knees here, sitting. Remember the tailbone. Reaching your arms up in your chair pose here. Arms come back onto your toes. Balance this one time. Feet reach into the mat, arms up. So bent knees strong into the mat on the right side. You're going to take your left leg back into your warrior one on the other side. So that foot, back foot is 45 degrees. reaching your arms up, breathing in and breathing out. We're going to take our fingers, our hands behind us, interlacing our fingers. You're going to reach back, and then we're going to reach forwards into our humble warrior. Really stretching through here, lunging. So those that want to stay here, you can. The rest that want to come up, reaching back, breathing. Continuing to flow here. Moving through. And again. Really reaching back nice and strong, opening through that lunge. Sure, we sure are lunging today, hey? Reaching through. Last time we're going to breathe here, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Releasing through your fingers, squaring off into your lunge here. Play in your lunge, and this is where we continue with that pyramid as we did on the other side. So just fold, bringing that left leg in, folding down the front knee. You can have your knee slightly bent if you want to, and then just folding forwards. 3 breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. One more breath, breathing in and breathing out. Bringing that left leg forwards, folding forwards into your ragdoll, rocking from side to side. So here, your pillow is probably nearby, not a block today. So we're just going to come into Malasana. So just taking your feet wide on the mat. Let me just face you. So your feet are wider. And then you're just going to take your feet out to the side. And you're going to come into Malasana like this. You may be on your toes. It is quite a deep pose. So that's also what's quite nice with your pillow, is you could sit on it, if that's comfortable for you. Just the clothing. So when you push your hands, your elbows rather, onto your knees, press your hands together. Lifting up, breathing in, and breathing out. The good stuff's coming. We're going to go into seated flow and pause now. So one more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. So you're going to come out of the pose, however is easiest for you, just maneuvering yourself and moving your pillow out the way. I'm going to just come a little closer to you. Booty in the screen. How's that? Okay, that should do. Okay, we're going to come into seated. OCD. Okay, there we go. We're going to come into forward seated fold. So sitting here, you can shake the legs out a bit. Right, if you're feeling like you're tight in your hamstrings, your knees can be bent. So we're going to fold forward. Hello, dog. How's dog? Oh, it's down dog. Here on the screen, only your head. Hey, oh, that's my paper. Hi. Thank you. It's just with my work. Yeah, it's my notes. Yeah, this dog. That's Nemo. Thank you, darling. Okay, so where were we? So folding forwards now. So again, like always, it's not just me getting my head to my knees. I want us to bend at the hips here, and then we're going to reach forwards. So if you can only reach to your shins, that's fine. Your ankles, that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to reach for the feet. So a lot of you have done that breath work where I push my hands on, and you go, breathe in, breathe out lower. Breathe in, breathe out lower. So remember us doing that. So feel that now. When we're in class again together, I'll do that. But for now, you're your best teacher. So folding forwards, turning your head from side to side, no tension in the neck, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. See how that last breath you just surrender. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's walk our hands up slowly, slowly. Want to shake them out again, you can. I'm going to take the right leg over the left leg, just quite simply. And I'm going to sit upright like always, like yogis, and we're going to fold forwards. So maybe it's just comfortable for you here. Maybe you can reach the feet. We're not going to use straps today. It's not this purpose. And we're just going to fold forward. So you can turn your head from side to side, breathing in and breathing out, folding. 3 breaths again, breathing in and breathing. Last time, really reach for those feet, those shins, breathing in and breathing out, walking your legs, your arms up your legs rather. We're going to take that right knee all the way over. So if your leg is up here, that's absolutely fine. If it can come down a bit more, that's fine. Flexing the bottom foot, and then we're going to reach and fold forward. Oh yes, feel that. So reaching, feeling it in that left leg, that knee can be slightly bent, and we're going to fold over. Use the weight of your body, use gravity to help push you down. Breathing in, closing your eyes if you want to, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Coming up with your breath. And nicely done. Let's shake out the legs. Ready to do the other side. So let's take that left foot on top of the right. Flexing the feet. Remember, no slouching. Navel on the spine, upright. And we are going to reach forward for our feet or our shins, wherever is comfortable. Looking forwards, folding forwards. No tension in your neck. You can turn the head. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Really surrender with those out breaths. Walking the hands up the legs, taking that left leg as you did on the other side all the way across. Even if the leg is up here, it's fine. Leg all the way across, flexing your foot, reaching over. Let gravity surrender your body over the leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Really feel that stretch in that right leg. And if you get your lefts and your rights mixed up, it's fine. Just obviously doing the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. Last breath here, breathing in, foot is flexed. And breathing out. Walking your hands up. And we're going to shake out the legs. Nicely done. Let's fold forwards again. You may find your body is easier now after those stretches. So folding forwards, legs can be bent. Slightly more comfortable. 3 breaths here. Breathing in. And folding forward. Breathing out. And breathing in. And folding forward. So in our pause here, as we're reaching, your gratitude. So there's that saying, if you want to see a yellow, if you're thinking of a yellow card, you keep seeing yellow cards. So if you think of all the things you're grateful for, the universe is like hearing that, going, oh, they want more of that. Let me give her or him more of that. So check in with your thoughts, because we're sure going to get what we think about. So feeling grateful for a healthy body, thanking our body. Let's roll up. And shaking it out. So we're going to bring our feet together into our butterfly pose. I can face you. So bring in the feet together, just the floors, feet together. So as close to the body as you can. So the body does tend to want to slouch. You can also bring the hands behind you to give you that awareness, opening. And as you lift up, you can see the legs want to open. So you can just do that. You can also keep your left hand behind you, pressing on the right knee. That's quite nice, into the hip. And then, of course, the other side too. That's nice. And then let's try reach for the feet. Open them like a book. It's a nice opportunity to press into the feet. I don't know enough about reflexology, but yeah, it feels really nice. Massage there. And then if you can, just pressing your elbows into your knees and then reaching the head forward. smiling. Breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out, reaching. One more breath here, breathing in, and breathing out. Awesome stuff. I'm going to just turn on my mat. You're just going to take the legs slightly forward. It's slightly more passive gravity pose. Just allow the knees to split out, folding forward, hands to the feet, turning your head from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And then just going to roll up to seated, shaking out our legs. We've worked really hard. Class is going to be a little bit shorter, but you can maybe enjoy your relaxation for a little bit longer. So it is as important. So as we've got flow and pause, both are equally important. So grabbing your pillow here that's near you. So I will stop the recording, but you are welcome to lay here. For even 15 minutes sounds a lot, but if we were doing 15 minutes of exercise, then sometimes or somehow we justify that. So I challenge you to do 15 minutes of restorative here. So what would be key is to make sure you're comfortable. So let's try, if you're lying on the side, you put your pillow between your legs, and then you can lie, you want your head on your hand. See if that works, or bringing the pillow underneath your head, legs aside, or if you want to lay with a pillow under your back instead of a block, that feels quite nice. Or I was rolling up with a pillow under your head, that's quite nice, feet touching. Oh, that's actually very nice. Okay, I'm staying in this pose. Okay, so however you feel comfy with your pillow. If you've got a longer pillow, that's quite nice. But just see how you want to play with your pillow. You can even lay and just hug your pillow. There's somehow some beautiful deep comfort in that. So maybe you need a hug today. Hug your pillow. It's really lovely. So I'm going to put mine back under my head. Then we're going to go into our relaxation. So just coming to wherever you feel is your most comfortable space with your pillow. And just closing down your eyes. Feel as your body starts to slow down a bit from, it's been quite an energetic class. As your heart rate slows down, that yoga buzz that I call it, feel the body's buzz slow down. So just checking in with your thoughts again. And just checking in with your body from the beginning of class to the end of class. How are you feeling? And now just, if you have any thoughts coming into your mind, imagine they're like clouds in the sky, just wafting through. Don't give any attention to the actual thoughts, rather just the awareness. So it's not so much a situation, you're playing a case scenario in your mind, it's just your awareness of whatever that thought is and the feeling that it arises in you or awakens in you. Just making sure you're comfortable. So we're all going to lay here quietly now. I do challenge you to lay here for at least 10 minutes. If you can do 15, that's great. You don't have to time yourself, but it's a feeling of just allowing yourself this time out. Be in that pause, be in that moment of gratitude. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I will need to stop the recording, but you can all just carry on in your peaceful, relaxed, comfortable space with your pillow. Thank you all for working hard, taking the time to do the class. It's such an amazing discipline to do a home practice. So I thank you. My gratitude to you.